My name is Marcus. I got my R32 GTS-T through Montu Motors, and I love it. Well, I wanted a Skyline ever since I first found out about my uncle having a Skyline back in 2003, and then the whole Motor X incident with crushing cars and everything. I wanted a real legitimate Skyline that I didn't have to worry about. And when I saw that Montu Motors was helping import these vehicles, I was like, I need to have one. So I like the rear-wheel drive GTS-T rather than the all-wheel drive GTR, and the smaller RB20 motor was a little bit more fuel efficient for me and what I needed to use it for and what I wanted. I started looking around for cars, and at first I wanted a 350. Then I realized the 25-year law was up, so GTRs and R32s are now available for import. So I googled imported R32, and Montu Motors web article and a news report on them popped up on YouTube. It was great. It was a difficult process on my end, mainly because of my insurance company, but other than that, working with them was great. They were patient, they were helpful, you know, they gave me time to do things, and it was a great process. I really enjoyed working with them. It was a lot easier than expected. The only problem with the insurance was that they didn't think it was a real VIN or anything like that, so they just had an insurance inspector come and check it out, and it checked out. Same with the DMV, you know, they took down my VIN and everything like that, and they're like, well, we're gonna have somebody go out there to make sure it's a legitimate VIN, and I showed them, and that was about it. They just registered me as a legal car. People look at me and they'll look at me and then glance back and then look at me again and be like, wow, you're driving a right-hand drive car. But then once you go to car shows or car meets, you'll see other car enthusiasts be like, wow, is that a Skyline? They'll think it's the most godly thing ever, and it's a great feeling to know that you have something that everybody else wants. Future plans with the car was at first to keep it stock and keep it original and everything like that, but now that I've had it for a bit, I've tasted power and I want more. I want to drop an RB25 engine in it and just upgraded intercooler, upgraded everything, exhaust to keep it quiet, and maybe possibly get an R34 conversion front end. Most definitely I would recommend them to a friend. I would definitely use them again once they start getting their performance aspect and everything in. I would definitely recommend them to friends. I've handed out their business cards like crazy. They're a really good company to work through, and they're really good people. Memorable events. I have so many memorable events in this car, from accidentally drifting on freeway on-ramps to just participating in autocross events and going to car shows and having everybody swarm my car at once and there being a crowd of maybe 40 or 50 people around it. Those are probably the most memorable events that I have. It's an awesome car. It's a great feeling to own it.